Hi, I'm Kapilan Naidu. I'm a media artist and creative technologist. Data visualization to me has always been about trying to pull out the hidden stories that comes with large amounts of data. It can often get lost that this data is created by people and the stories that they have to tell. Synthetic Visions for a Future Past, Jurong Dreaming, connects the stories and memories of people who have a connection with Jurong using creative technology as a storytelling medium. This work was created as part of Art in the Commons Data Visualizing Jurong, and it's being held at Science Centre Singapore. So the title of the work really comes from the process that I'm using to generate the visualizations. Synthetic visions mainly because the crux of the artwork is being driven by a machine learning algorithm that generates these visualizations of Jurong based on training data. For a future past, a lot of the visualizations is actually being generated by stories that I receive from people who live in Jurong, past memories of living in Jurong and what it used to be like, future aspirations for the Jurong and where they see the place becoming in a few years' time. Something else that was really important to me was also a way for me to communicate the overt industrialization that Jurong and much of Singapore actually has experienced. What really surprised me a lot about this collaboration with Singapore Art Museum was also this idea of public consultation that is different from everything else that I've seen before. While I did all of the work in terms of configuring the machine learning algorithms to understand what it means for Jurong to exist, it was really the stories that these people shared with me that shaped the visualizations that came out the other end of the algorithm. The installation actually allows the audience to adjust visualizations that the generative algorithm is producing based on different parameters. The fabrication was handled by a fabricating partner that could step me through the process of how to design the physical installation while also respecting the material that I wanted to use to really represent this raw aesthetic of industrialization and construction. I think sound is a really important component to physical installations because it helps to create an environment that feels natural for them to exist in. I wanted the sounds to be as authentic to the location. I actually went around Jurong collecting sound samples, be it like natural sounds and also industrialized sounds. I then took the opportunity to put all of these sounds into a system that alters it using a process called granular synthesis to layer and create this both familiar sounding soundscape but also with elements of synthetic beeps and boops that kind of help to bring across the fundamentals of this artwork. So with a project like Art in the Commons, it breaks these predefined boundaries that we've come to understand. I would argue that there's actually no clear delineation between what is art and what is science. And I've made that the way I work as well, really like how you bring the best of both worlds to generate something that is above just art or beyond just science.